In this video, what we're going to talk about is the concept of big data, which is a new term that's out there. So let's go look at what it is here. Big data refers to a large volume of structured and unstructured data that's generated, in our case, during supply chain management. So this data we're talking about can come from a variety of sources, such as from sensors, ERP systems, customer data, social media, and more. Supply chain managers use this big data to gain insights into their operations, to identify bottlenecks, optimize inventory, improve delivery lead times, etc. They can also help supply chain management folks make more informed decisions via identifying patterns and trends. We can use the data to improve visibility, which can help us make more accurate forecasts, thereby reduce lead times, respond more quickly to change. And, there is the challenge with it, of course, that it requires a new set of skills and tools for us. So some of the places where we can get big data would be social media. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn can be considered big data because of high volume variety and how fast the data comes around. IoT is Internet of Things. So that's data generated by devices that are connected to the internet, such as sensors, wearables, industrial equipment, smart home devices, and they can produce data in real time. From an e-commerce standpoint, from shopping online platforms or online shopping platforms such as Amazon, transaction data from there, customer reviews, browsing history, they can all be considered big data. On healthcare, as an example, electronic medical records, patient monitoring systems, genomic data, which can be large and complex, but it helps in the process of analyzing it. And even financial data, such as financial transactions, stock market data, credit card transactions, banking data, those are all examples of big data that's out there. So going a step further, when we look at why big data is important, again, we said it could provide insight into the operations so we can identify bottlenecks, optimize inventory, improve delivery times. We also talked about identifying trends and patterns, which can help predict demand more accurately and improve our forecast accurately. Another one we talked about was the ability to track things or give us visibility so we can track shipments, monitor inventory levels real time, respond quickly to changes in demand or disruptions. We can also look for opportunities to reduce costs, such as optimizing routes, reducing waste, minimizing inventory levels when we're overstocked somewhere. We can also deal with risk and vulnerabilities because we can identify disruptions that are here right away or coming and proactively manage and mitigate against them. And finally, it gives us better information into customer needs and preference so we can kind of tailor our operations to meet the needs effectively of the customers that are out there. So here's a couple areas that we've identified where you can look at why it's important in demand management. When we analyze these large volumes of data, again, we can identify trends and patterns. It allows us to optimize inventory levels and avoid stockouts because we can predict demand better. From a optimization standpoint, we can look for opportunities to tweak our operations. So where are more efficient transportation routes? Is there a better warehouse layout out there? Are there suppliers out there who have better delivery lead times? Those are possibilities. On the risk management front, again, we can identify risks and vulnerabilities so we can manage and mitigate the disruptions. But think of, for example, weather data can help us anticipate, prepare for severe weather events because those could impact transportation or production. From a customer insight standpoint, we can certainly understand customer needs and preferences better. And as we said, we can tweak our operations to meet the needs better. But, as an example, looking or analyzing customer feedback on social media can help us identify areas where we need to improve either our products or our services based on comments from customers out there. On a real-time basis, certainly tracking for visibility purpose allows us to see where shipments are, what the inventory levels are in real time, and not only respond quickly to disruptions, but at the same time rapid changes and spikes in demand up or down. So we can anticipate delays or delivery issues and take corrective action. If something through GPS comes through and we see there's going to be a traffic jam, we have some transportation in process, we can reroute that shipment to be able to get the goods to the location they're needed at. So from a impact standpoint, when we look at that, like anything else, positives and negatives, okay, more informed decisions leading to better product or performance, productivity, efficiency. We can respond quickly to any kind of change at all in real time. From a forecasting accuracy, we can have fewer stockouts, which gives us better inventory management. And on the cost saving side, we can reduce waste and look for more efficient ways, therefore saving us some money. Negatively, if we are not doing anything with big data, then the challenge becomes trying to figure out what to do. And so one of the first steps we have to take is building those specialized skills and tools necessary so we can understand what we're seeing for data. And when we learn those skills, they're going to be with us for a long time, and it allows us, to tackle the next three things. Because if we don't, we could have data security issues about data privacy, security, especially when personal data is involved. If we over rely on technology, that's one of the worries we have out there, is the data is going to tell us the answer. Well, now we're reliant on the technology and we're not thinking ourselves. So we lose some of that human expertise and judgment and intuition that occurs in decision making, and that could lead to errors and inefficiencies. There is a cost of doing this, and that can be a potential negative too, because we have to collect, store, analyze large volumes of data. That could be expensive. And so now we've got a significant investment in technology and expertise. So you can kind of see across this whole element here that big data has got some incredible opportunities offered to us. But at the same time, we've got to make that commitment into the technology and the skills necessary to learn it.